Hello, everyone. I'm monkeysmb. I did Metroid Fusion last year, so you might remember that. This year I'll be doing Zero Mission. You guys want to introduce yourselves?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I'm Ryan Ford. Might have caught me on the couch for the Super Metroid race last night, and was running Legend of Zelda: Link's Awakening DX on Monday night. So,
Awesome. Yeah, and I'm guyaverage. I run Super Metroid and Zero Mission, and yeah, it should be a fun time. So
Yeah.
yes, sir. yeah. Definitely got some experience in this game. Might have seen some like hotfix shows that I've run this category, so offered to help out.
Yeah, so I'm ready to go whenever, so we'll count it down from 3. 3, 2, 1, go.
Yo, good luck.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. Yeah, what was I gonna say? Yeah, beginning's like honestly not like super interesting yet, but you know, we're getting power-ups and whatnot, so yeah, that's how it is with like a lot of the Metroid games, right?
yeah, Metroid games usually kind of just start out pretty slow.
I love it every time.
It is nice that they give you more forward right away, right there at the left, so you don't have to go too far.
Yep. Yeah, so movement with this game, generally you move, I think it's like roughly twice as fast when you're like moving on the ground compared to in the air. So you try to maximize like running on the ground as much as possible. So sometimes you might get like RNG with like those gamers where you either have to do like a tight shot to kill them, or you can sacrifice some time like jumping over them as well. Which is
I think most enemies you see in the game have like different patterns. So monkeys actually like memorized every single pattern these gamers can have, and so you kind of figure out ways to like get around it if you get bad luck.
Yep. Yeah.
Get down there. Sorry.
Yeah, shooting that one block away, because it's actually going to be still gone when he comes back. And since we're not getting long beam yet, then we'll have enough shot range to shoot out the other blocks. Otherwise, you'd have to like use missiles to shoot out the other one.
Yeah, one-tile gaps in this game are like the hardest thing ever. You have to be pixel perfect, so.
Yeah, and Sam is barely standing on the edge, like coyote time type thing. So yeah, so Charge Beam Beast, you can get 2 missiles in his eye on the same frame, and you can end up getting a 2-cycle. I mean, it's frame perfect, so don't always get it, but yeah.
Very clean.
If you actually take too long in that fight, it'll run away, and you have to fight him later in the run to get the Charge Beam, which is very bad. So at least he killed him.
Yeah.
Yeah. So coming up soon. Depending on who you ask, some people say this is the worst, one of the worst rooms in the game.
It is very annoying. Yeah.
It is annoying, but it's not too bad if you know what you're doing.
Yeah.
But it is definitely a bit of a noob trap.
Yeah, the hive room. So we ideally want to shoot. Oh my gosh, that's annoying.
Great.
So you want to shoot ideally 3 missiles and 2 regular shots into each of the hives to conserve your ammo, because you only have a total of 10 missiles, including picking up that expansion for the room. And you also really don't want to take contact damage from the hives, because they do like 15 per hit, and then
that was very close.
Yeah, you're not supposed to be even close to that low, but that's all good.
Yep.
Good thing there's an E-tank right here.
Right
yeah,
here.
so full heal, fortunately. I think we're getting at a lot of E's.
There's only 11 more.
Yep. So yeah, so all good, full health now. Yeah, so about to get the first bomb, or get the bombs pickup, which kind of opens a lot of the game at this point. So you're pretty forced to get this.
Bombs are like probably one of the most useful items in ZM, because you're going to notice Monkey doing a lot of like really cool bomb jumps and tricks, like trying to get up to really high places that you can't normally get to.
Yep. Grab this back missile. So yeah, 100%, pretty straightforward. Like, we need to collect everything in the game. And then get 100% completion on the, when you beat the game. So yeah, this bug room, there is a lot of RNG with the bugs. That was pretty solid.
That was just good RNG. I love getting carried.
Yeah, sometimes like 1 or 2 bugs could get stuck up there for a while, and like, you know, you think the door's gonna open, and you're like, what? So, all right, so doing early Brinstar route with that infinite bomb jump to get up here and use like also have to get the statue out of the way as well. So gonna be doing like pretty much most of the Brinstar cleanup before heading to Kraid's area. Could do late Brinstar, which after you defeat like the 2 main bosses, like Kraid and Ridley, then on your way to Torian, you would come to this area with like most of your power-ups. And
Yeah, that route's a lot easier if you don't have to do like this whole section that Monkey's doing right now. I think this route saves like 10 seconds, right?
it's like 3-ish, like
3-ish?
optimally.
Okay.
Yeah, it's,
Yeah, so yeah, don't really have to do it unless you want to go for the world record.
Yep. Get those diagonal bomb jumps too. Super
Nice.
clean. Yep. So RNG here, gotta just wait for these. So yeah, I figured that we could throw it over to donations for a bit as well.
Absolutely. We have $50 from Raketsu86 who says, this is the last of my money for donations. Gotta see that Bloodborne run. And just a reminder, we have raised over $128,000 so far for that bonus run, 80% glitches of Bloodborne. If you want to see that, every single one of your donations goes towards that. So please send them on in.
Yeah, thank you. Also, notice before the E-Tank how Monkey shot like 4 missiles, because again, compensating for not having the long beam. And,
Yeah. And then also Varia was actually in the room to the left, but Varia actually loses time if you pick it up here. You get it for free later on in the run, so you don't really have to get it.
Yep.
And all the hell runs that he's going to be doing where he takes damage in Norfair, they're all pretty doable with the amount of E-tanks that he's going to be getting.
Yep. There's kind of a tricky IBJ.
Nice.
Yeah, there's a whole lot of patterns that those rippers can be going. So there's like 4 different strats you have to have memorized and then react to.
Yep. Because you sometimes might have to just stay on the right side, like starting out, depending on like what patterns you get from those guys. It's kind of one of the more like tougher parts of doing the early Norfair. early Brinstar cleanup.
Yeah, just a lot of memorization for sure.
Yep. And then backtracking close to the hive room for this last missile pickup. So yeah, then we're going to be going over to the left to head towards Kraid and grab another missile on the way as well. But what was I gonna say? Sorry for the host. I wasn't able to get your name before the run, so I'm like not sure how to pronounce it. I'm like looking up at the top, but
Yeah, right now there's not much going on, so we can go do some more donations.
yeah, it's a Kurita. Is that how I pronounce it?
Absolutely. Y'all have been popping up for that blindfolded song showcase for Pumping Up Phoenix. We've raised over $3,000 for it so far. Y'all are doing amazing. Such as $25 from Sam that says Trans Right, who says, excited to watch Zero Mission run live. One of my favorite games. If we meet that Pump It Up incentive, there will be more after that. I can't tell you what it is right now, but if we meet that blindfolded showcase, there will be more to had after that. So please send them on in. I want to see what those other incentives might be.
Yeah, so now we're entering Kraid's area, and it's a very obscure missile pickup over here. Like behind the
Yeah,
save.
how are you gonna know to like even morph into that hidden tunnel in the save room?
Right. Yeah, if you're very good at attention to detail, I guess you can see that little space, but that's
maybe. Yeah, I don't know.
Yep. So this area is a little bit tough, especially to optimize, and gonna mostly just be barreling through these enemies and like just taking damage because they do consume a bit of ammo, and ammo management is like kind of important for some parts of this area.
Yeah,
So-
we're gonna be using a lot of missiles to fight this boss coming up, and then Kraid. later
Yeah.
on.
So acid worm coming up, which in any percent we generally skip this fight. Coming up and do like some fancy skips to.
Yeah, but unfortunately we can't do that here because there's a missile right underneath the acid worm boss. So
Yeah, so gotta go fight him.
yeah,
That Zila really wanted to die.
Yeah, eating up your ammo, dude. So. I heard the crowd getting ready to say E. You could like just barely hear it through the headset. That's cute. But yeah, I hope that all y'all in the back are enjoying this too. So here's Acid Worm. And yeah, so yeah, Monkey even like squeezing in the extra like single missiles, like as he's retracting and extending.
Yeah, that was very good.
Yeah, you had like excellent amount of ammo left, even though the drops were kind of like.
Yeah, I only
not
got 2
great.
drops, and I'm still leaving with at least 10, which is
Yeah.
what you're aiming for.
Yeah, so you did the fight so well that it didn't even matter that you got like not great luck either, which is really good. And yeah, so actually using the ball boost machine this time is I guess you're kind of intended to use it for that first visit, but then you could shoot out that single block and then re-spin and wall jump to be able to skip that. Or do an infinite bomb jump from the bottom, which is slightly faster if you execute well. Yeah, so you want to ideally have at least 20 missiles for, there's some like giant side hoppers, which are like, yeah, bigger versions of these big green enemies, and they take like
10 missiles each.
yeah, per to kill, and you have to kill 2 of them. So it's really slow if you actually run out of ammo before killing them, because your P shot is pretty weak.
Yeah, and you can't really damage through them, right? Because how much damage do they do?
A lot, but also you need to kill them because the door's locked.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
To unlock the door, you have to kill both.
I think they do 60 per.
I think that's right. So yeah, so that zip line there. Normally we do acid worm skip in like other categories, but yeah, but since we defeated him, then yeah, you can just take it normally. So that's pretty comfy. All right, great kills, and also did what's it called, JBJ or jump bomb jump, where you can save yourself doing an extra bomb jump in some spots.
Or I can do an extra one for fun.
Yeah, losing all that time that you saved from the JBJ. Yeah, so you can like jump and drop a bomb higher and bomb jump off it so that you don't have to do like 2 bomb jumps in some cases.
Welcome to the most boring room in the game.
Yep. So there's like a bit of an optimization here where we're gonna like call the zip line over and then gonna bomb jump into it. Yep, just like that.
Nice, yeah.
And that was the most boring room in the game.
Yeah, especially since you managed to clear out the side hoppers, then at least they weren't all like in your way after grabbing the missile coming back. Because it can be annoying sometimes. Shooting out that missile block there as well, because it'll be gone and it'll be gone when coming back. Nice refill glitch, by the way.
Yeah. So what Monkey just did there is called a refill glitch. He refilled his health, ammo, and picked up the item on that Chozo statue. And the way he did it was planting a bomb like really close to where he was going to morph, and then that bomb kind of propels him forward a little bit, so he picks up the item as well.
Yep. Yeah, because the GBA Metroid games, when you're touching an item, like it's slightly delayed before you actually collect it, so you kind of like fall into it, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, hitboxes can be a little jank in this game.
Whoops.
Yeah, if you saw Monkey's Metroid Fusion run last year, then yeah, there's like one E-Tank that we talk about skipping in that game, that we could skip in that game. That's like the low % final boss, but that delayed touch thing, it's kind of the same mechanic. So don't blink. Yeah, love the Hundo. Hundo crate quick kills, so cool. We use like purely missiles. Yeah, normally in any percent, since you have super missiles already by this point, you can just shoot like 3 super missiles in his mouth. So it's at the start of this game, his mouth is wide open, so you can just like run forward and like spam at him. But yeah, we need about 16 missiles to take him out in this category. But, need an extra one to like make him open his mouth as well. The second time. So yeah, speed booster now. So I still got the same Shine Spark tech, which yeah, gonna be using it for like fast traversals or like getting items that are like kind of far out of the way as well. In a lot of cases, to break speed blocks, of course. So yeah, zipline room. It's pretty important to like take out those bugs, otherwise you're gonna get swarmed by them when you get off the zipline too. then
Oh.
can
You can,
land that shot.
If you get the right subpixels there, you can hit a frame perfect shot to call the zip line over earlier.
Yep. Yeah, it's a really tough shot to make. I think I've only gotten it like twice in a run ever personally.
Yeah, it's pretty rare.
Just be on the right subpixel, Monkey. How hard
I'm
can
sorry.
that be?
I'm sorry I'm not good enough. Sorry I'm not good enough for you.
Right.
All right, we got some cutscenes here, so we can throw just a couple donuts.
Yep.
Awesome, awesome. We have just raised $5,000 with that blindfolded song showcase. We are rolling with that. Congrats to everyone. Please send them on in, such as this $250 donation from Evil, who says, cheers for keeping up the event. Games and incentives in there. And we have $50 from Jichi, who says, yo, Monkey, sorry I couldn't be there to support in person this year. Kyle and I are cheering you on from home. We know you'll do great. Love you, bro. Good luck on the run. Get that first try gate clip. Let's go.
Love you too, Jichi. Thank you. Thank
GT
you
and
both,
Monkey
you
are
and
like
Kyle.
this.
Yep.
Got time for some more?
Yeah, go for it.
Awesome. I have E. Yep, there we go. That's not a donation, but send them in. I want to hear E in the chat right now. I have $100 from Evan, who says, let's get that Bloodborne milestone and stay on 100% pace. Remember, all of your donations will go towards that Bloodborne bonus game milestone. So send them in. And you can also check off the incentive for the Pump It Up Phoenix showcase. Remember, if we fulfill that incentive, there will be more Pump It Up Phoenix incentives. I want to see what they are. You want to see what they are. Please keep sending them in. We are rocking it there. Keep going,
Nice.
chat.
That Shine Spark chain is
Go down the elevator.
goodness. It can be easy to drop it, but yeah, you can save a couple seconds Shine Sparking all the way across.
Yeah, so I think the last time this category was at a GDQ would have been SGDQ 2018, where then we would have grabbed the charge beam then, rather than grabbing it early, which was a small route change that ended up saving some time.
Yep.
But that also lets us do that spark.
Yep. Yeah, so yeah, now we're finally in Norfair, but we got to head over to Criteria to get another one of those unknown items, like similar to the one that Monkey grabbed when he did the refill glitch in Crate's area. And those unknown items will unlock after Samus gets her full-powered suit later on.
Yeah, towards the end of the game.
Yeah, but then there's some blocks that have a glyph on them that will be flashing after you get the unknown items, so you can like shoot them to get rid of them. So you're kind of locked into getting those.
Yeah.
And I honestly forget which is which. So this one's
one's
plasma.
Yeah, this one's
The one in
plasma.
Crate is Space Jump,
Space
and the
Jump.
one in Ridley's Gravity Suit.
There you go. Thank you. Yeah. So gonna clean up some of Criteria, grabbing these items with a Shine Spark to get the first super missiles of the run.
Oh,
All right, gotta do the backup because if you can do a JBJ, you can skip doing that spark to the left and then the spark to the right.
yeah, you could just spark straight up here.
Yep.
That one is tricky though. It requires, is obviously if you just try to jump with the Shine Spark, you're gonna spark.
Yep.
So when you unmorph, you have a 4-frame window to jump immediately after without sparking. So I was trying to get that, and I messed up the JBJ when I was trying to aim for that.
Yeah, and then power grip here, which yeah, let Samus grab ledges. Metroid Fusion, it was not a power up to get. She just kind of had it by default. And then yeah, could do some IBJs to outspeed the statue rising up. That'll make the platforms that teaches you to ledge grab with the power grip. But yeah, you can save. I forget how long that is, like 3 seconds.
Yeah, I think Monkey's played this game before, so I don't know if he needs that tutorial.
Well, once or twice maybe.
Right.
Shout out to Scotty. Thanks for giving me the bad pattern.
Oh. Yeah, the bad Ripper pattern. Then super missiling that Ripper there, because again, because it's faster to run straight rather than jumping over it. And we have the means in this category to just shoot it as well.
Also, real quick, I should give a shout out to Mike Food. He was on my couch last year for Fusion, and we had this big old beef, and it was just a good time. We were actually going to race this category, at GDQ. It would have been an absolute blast, but unfortunately he had some stuff come up, so he couldn't make it. So I just wanted to give a big shout out to him.
Yep. Yeah, I was looking forward to meeting him at this too. 'Cause, we haven't chatted yet ever. Yeah, so Monkey here going for cool tech called the Ice Cream Spark, where you can shine spark across this lava room.
Nice.
Very nice.
That is pixel perfect.
Nice.
Yep, and grabbing the ice beam. So pretty sure that's why it's called Ice Cream Spark.
Yeah. You can go through if you spark through the lava there, it's still a little faster, but not quite as fast. And that one's called the Fried Ice Cream Spark.
Oh, I actually didn't know that.
You preferred fried ice cream or normal ice cream?
Normal because it's fast.
Oh my gosh. But yeah, there's what was I gonna say? Yeah, there's like some heated rooms that Monkey's gonna be running through, which drains your health gradually while you're in them. Like you have a reasonable amount of health at this, or more than reasonable amount of health at this point, because you got like 5 E-tanks. So.
It's not too difficult, but the main problem is if like he makes a mistake, then yeah,
it can add up.
it can add up for sure.
Stuff like getting knocked into the lava too can be
So you
be a
just want to
problem.
make sure you're monitoring your health.
Yep. So gonna do a infinite bomb jump up here. Yeah, if you were doing a different route and getting the ice beam a little later, then you would get that missile on the first visit in that room instead of right now. Then it's super missile a door while sparking at the same time. It's a couple more pickups, including in this heated room that he's sparking through. There actually is a hidden missile in one of those blocks, so he's gonna try and shoot it while sparking back. So the bottom blocks there are also bombable blocks, so you don't want to do a grounded bomb, otherwise it'll break the whole floor around you.
That was scarily low.
Yeah, that was close.
But all good.
Yeah, so if you miss that missile, then you have to ideally get it later during the cleanup at the end game, and it does lose a lot of time. But it's faster than backtracking right now.
That's a 2.
Oh my God,
window
frame.
to store that spark.
Oh, it's 2 frames. Okay, I thought it was frame
Nice.
perfect, but yeah, still, that is incredibly tight spark setup there. Yeah,
All right,
so-
this is the big hell run portion.
Yep. Yeah, so, compared to like the newbie route, you have like 1 extra E-tank comparatively, which is nice due to the early Brinstar cleanup. But there's this, nice. Yeah, that's kind of like the barrier. If you have trouble with doing bomb jumps diagonally, then you could die there if you like mess that up a bunch of times, like particularly.
All right, now because we're skipping this refill, I do need to get pretty fortunate luck here
Nice.
to get supers from these guys. So hopefully they're nice to me.
Yeah, so avoiding those rippers was nice though, so you don't want to take damage. Yeah, normally like in the noob routes, I do a refill glitch there, grabbing that grabbing screw attack there.
Okay, that's not the end of the world. There's
So 1 super.
hopefully someone else will be nice to me.
Here's hoping. So there's some kind of spicy tech here that's
Okay.
oh no. Yeah, I was gonna say it's kind of like easy to screw up, but yeah.
Please.
Dude.
Oh my goodness.
Well,
That's pretty unlucky. Those rippers have a fairly high chance to drop supers, and Monkey really wants supers, but they are not being kind right now.
yep. Yeah, so
Surely someone in here.
another hell run again here. And the hidden missile. Then there's another missile like way in the back over here too. So it's another situation where you kind of like slip up on your movement and get awkward RNG with the Sovas over there. You could like kind of get edge guarded by them. So
Got some time here?
Yeah, go for it.
Great, thank you. $50 from Dr. Bear, who says, what do you call a run of zero mission with perfect accuracy? Zero missing.
Okay.
And then, yep, there you go, yep. And then bear with me here. $1,000 from Toast, It says, Metroid games are an absolute treat to watch at GDQ. It's incredible how much time runners chose to put into perfecting these routes. Hope the estimate is in
There
the
it is.
right ballpark. Also, woo, let's go PIU blindfolded.
Oh, nice supers there.
Yeah, that side opera came in clutch for once.
Yeah. Also, what was I gonna say? Also, yeah, thanks so much everybody for the donations. Like, yeah, definitely keep them coming.
Yeah, send them in.
Yeah, it's dope that we're past the million, been past the million mark since yesterday too. So yeah, that little cheese with the missiles on the first cocoon.
Yeah, like I said earlier, hitboxes can be a little weird.
Yep. Yeah, it kind of is about as easy as it looks doing that. It's like not that special, but it's faster than using like the wave beam to like shoot underneath and stuff. All right, so it's the Imago cocoon. What's it called? This fight is a lot easier with high jump, fortunately, because you can stand on the edges and jump and shoot 2 missiles at a time instead of doing wall jump shenanigans. And you can farm that Ripper too, as the cocoon falls on.
Nice, very good.
All right. So yeah, we do got like another cutscene. So yeah, I want to throw it over to donations yet again.
Of course. $200 from Alan just says, E. E. There you go. And $50 from 510 who says, E. Gotta shout out the game that got me into speedrunning, especially my favorite category, trans rights. Trans rights!
Thank you. Now, so yeah, we do have a boss coming up. So now that he defeated the cocoon, now there's like the fully evolved Imago.
Monkey did not forget anything. You know, you just have to go back up the elevator.
Yeah, I really don't like this place. So.
Yeah, so this tunnel opens
Hi,
up.
guys.
So yeah, check this.
Oh, this might not work.
I think he got it.
No,
Yep.
okay.
Nice.
I was a little scared. I started shooting a little late, but
Yeah.
it's all good.
Yeah, he hit him like near the bottom. Killed him at the bottom of the slope, but it was still
Yeah.
really good. Yeah, so that's a pretty cool quick kill. It's also kind of as simple as it looks, as long as you get the timing to start running down.
That boss always gave me trouble as a casual, so I'm really glad that we can just like really harass him in speedruns.
Right. And yeah, the Imago Spark there. And farming the super drop from that owl up above as well. And yeah, there's fake floors there, so kind of like Metroid 1, people complaining about that. So we do have a big trick. So that viola that he just destroyed. So when you kill it and grab its drop, then these bugs, you can freeze both of them on top of each other, and then yeah, when you kill them with your bombs, then the game tries to place you on the same place you on the next one, but it also dies. So then it tries to just put you on the same Y coordinate as it, and it'll clip you through those speed blocks on the bottom.
Basically, the game gets confused.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, I actually didn't know the truly technical explanation until Monkey just told me like an hour ago. So
literally just in the practice earlier.
try to repeat what he said.
This is good enough. Got the point across.
Hey. And now we want to do a diagonal spark here, rather than spark up to break those speed blocks, because it's way faster than falling back down. Jumping over the map. It's kind of a bit of a trial, actually, to not get like sucked into the map there. And then I commonly actually get a question here about why don't I spark across the room, but yeah, grabbing the items here and then charging a shine spark from this side is like generally faster. It's a bit of a shine spark chain coming up with some convoluted crumble block and shine spark related puzzles. So I love that strat also. The ledge grab into the jump and spark diagonally, which I think Monkey said it's a 13 frame window.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Shout out to Scotty for bullying me into learning that the other day.
Yeah.
I failed it. I failed the old setup one too many times, and he was like, "I've just had enough of watching you fail this."
All right, great crumble block puzzle there. And so this next missile,
That's big balls, by the way. Going for that instantly.
right? Oh my gosh.
And then a required 3 or 4 frame jump, depending on subpixels there.
Yep. This is what people complain about like casually all the time. There's like a lot of forum posts like all over the internet about how do you get this? This is impossible. And it actually is just that tight, and that's like the intended way to get it. So yeah, it's one of those situations.
Holy cow.
Oh my gosh, they're so bunched up.
They just really want to kill me.
Holy. Yeah, so there's like a fake floor there, and yeah, the screw attack can break bomb blocks and shootable blocks as well.
You can also kill frozen enemies,
Yep.
which is also really convenient sometimes.
Yeah. And sometimes it's an issue when you want to stand on a frozen enemy, but
Yeah.
that you have screw attack, so you have to like remember to break your spin as
Yeah.
well. So yeah, great super missile grab. So while doing the cleanup, also loading up for Ridley coming soon as well. It's gonna pretty much just destroy him with super missiles. So yeah, might have saw the Super Metroid low percent ice race, and you know, that fight was like probably like almost 4 minutes long. So
It's going to be
This fight is significantly harder, guys.
significantly.
I'm gonna have to lock in.
even in Hundo, it's like, even though you have so much resources. Yeah, so you can outspeed that crumble block there when you grab that missile and jump back out instead of using the speedball machine.
Thanks.
Yep. Oh, no super drops from those guys. Yeah, so the eye door here, yeah, if you stand really close to it, you can actually like kind of just like shoot through the beam if you're like too close.
Yeah, it's kind of like poking him in the eye.
Yeah. And the Ridley fight's coming up. This is going to be really tough. So Monkey's going to need some silence for this one and focus.
Yeah, man.
Again, I love it here in the crowd, like yelling E preemptively. It's cute.
Oh boy. I had a really hard time getting those supers up.
Wow, clap for that. Come on. So yeah, you can just like ram your face into him a bunch and
You're just giving him a nice hug with lots of explosives.
yeah. So it takes about 50 missiles worth of damage, but super missiles do
5 times.
5 times in this game. So yeah, so you had 8 supers and then 10 regular missiles. And
I also got pretty good super drops from it,
Yeah,
which is rare. So
came out
I
with
get to
6.
skip this.
that's nice. Yeah. Came out with 6. So these yellow like owl these yellow like owl enemies, they have a 75% chance to drop a super missile.
Something like that. It's pretty high.
Yep. Except when you are on a good pace and they don't.
That's
drop
why
it.
I'm gonna get either 1 or 0 here coming up. So
The 3 that you're about to farm.
yeah.
Yeah. So this is a pretty difficult strat here with this wall
Yeah.
jump skip.
That wall jump is deceptively difficult.
Yeah. It's ultra tight window and oh, got 2.
Okay, well,
Nice.
I got 1 missile drop, but I got enough.
I heard that. Yeah, but yeah, for that missile, yeah, there's a different strat called Jumpy that's makes it a lot easier. It's
Yeah.
not as fast, obviously. It's still like decently fun. And then yeah, so you can just do a shine spark to get pretty much all the way up like near the exit of Norfair from here.
I don't think that's. If you're just barely far enough to the left there, you could stay and
Yep.
get a little bit of a faster path through there, but I wasn't far enough left.
Yeah, like slightly to the right. Oh, okay, you're fine.
Wall jumping is hard.
Right? So yeah, there's a little bit more of a Brinstar cleanup though, but already did most of it in this area.
Yeah, this is mostly just walking to Turian, and then he's going to pick up Long Beam. So I think we have some time for donations in the meantime.
Excellent. I have $50 from Anonymous who says, shout out to Monkey, a top-tier runner. Show Ridley why Samus is the best bounty hunter in the galaxy. And $100 from Migos Moo, who says, longtime dancer, excited to see some errands be stomped blindfolded on stage. Trans rights. Dan's right. So that $100 goes towards the Blindfolded Song Showcase. We are still making progress on that. Remember, that has to be met when we hit that run, which is later tonight. That will come up closer than you think it is. So please, remember to select that incentive when you donate.
Yeah, that Shine Spark chain is also kind of tricky. There are easier routes you can do, but yeah, that's like pretty much the most optimal method there to keep the Shine Spark while you bomb the block, and then kill both rippers so that you don't take a hit. But yeah, I just wanted to add that in before we throw it off to more donations.
Yeah, let's see here. $75 from Andy, who says, "You're also amazing. Thank you for this wonderful week of skill and charity. Putting this towards the Balacho Zodiac deck. Trans rights. Trans rights." $10 from BZ Archer, who says, "I have so many questions about the blindfolded pump up showcase. Don't worry, so do I. And most of them are, how? Let's make it happen. And remember, trans rights. Trans rights." loving to see the trans rights here in the chat. Love to see it. $50 from Zach D, who says, "Second time at GDQ, let's get that Bloodborne run hype." Hype, that's it. That's right, every donation you send will also go towards that milestone, that bonus game for Bloodborne. So you can put it both towards Bloodborne and Pump It Up Phoenix. So let's see it.
So thank you for that, everybody. So now we're in Torian with, so yeah, the Metroids. Whoa, the thing in the title?
Yeah,
so,
you barely ever see him in this game.
yeah, right? And they're going to get aired out pretty fast, too, so.
Yeah, the main thing Monkey wants here is to make sure that these Metroids drop some supers. Yeah, because you want them for the Mother Brain fight.
Yeah, you'd ideally want, at worst, to have 4 left, but the more the merrier.
Yeah, more is always better. Looking pretty good so far.
Yeah, if you can get like 9+, that's generally really nice. But yeah, so yeah, we have to kill them all to open each door in the room, and super missile drops are 10% per. They drop 2 items, so it's a 10% roll per. So they take 5 missiles to kill. So you ideally want to try and hopefully get like super missile drops as much as possible, so that you can also kill them a little faster too. Mm-hmm. And then a bit of a grouping strat here. Not the same as Super Metroid, because you can't overlap the Metroids with each other, but yo, that was...
Oh, God.
I was going to say, that was so good, like, avoiding getting grabbed.
I can't believe I managed to not get grabbed for that long.
Yeah, that was, like, really clutch, like, split-second decision-making, like, a bunch there. And yeah, that's why Monkey's so good, right?
That's why you're doing this run.
Yeah, yep. So these Zebatites, there's... It takes 7 missiles to destroy each. There is a Zebetite skip, but it is slower in this category. So, yeah. Any percent, we actually do Zeb skip, and it's significantly harder than in Super Metroid to do most versions.
Nice.
Excellent. So, yeah, there's like 20 missiles worth of damage on to break the glass, and then Mother Brain there, she will shoot a I-beam after every 5 missiles. So instead, try to get 4 missiles and then 1 super, so that we can turn it into a 4 cycle. Or if you have like excess super missiles, you can go for like super missile doubles or triples.
Yeah, you can. It's just really, really hard.
Yeah, triples are...
It's a good escape.
Yeah, man, really well done. And it's looking like this is the end of the... No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, is this the end of... Are we done?
Time, guys. Wow.
Holy cow. I mean, the only thing that could like ruin this is if like some random like space pirate shot down Samus or something. That would be crazy if that happened, right, guys?
Yeah, right? But yeah, I guess since we do have a lot of time, could again throw it to donations.
Of course, I have $10 from Sinister Tofu, who says, "Another SGDQ, another get set of runs to beat the hot Arizona heat. Can I get an E?" I'm loving these E donations. Please keep sending them in. If we keep this up, we might have enough to make an E train. Why don't we all hop on an E train? Actually, everyone send in your donations. Hop on an E donation train. Next stop, that blindfolded song showcase later this evening for Pumping Up Phoenix. Let's put out like a $5 donation train. How about a $5 donation train on the E line? Next stop, blindfolded song showcase.
Oh no, Samus got shot down. I can't believe you jinxed it, man.
Man. Sorry, guys. I ruined it. I don't know how Monkey's going to get out of this now.
Right?
Yeah, why'd you say that? Now I have to play the rest of the game. What's up with that, man?
Yep, so Zero Suit Samus, the added content from, compared to the original game. Honestly, like, the stealth is pretty straightforward, but there is, like, a little bit of tech. Like, when you're coming out of crawl tunnels, you can, since Samus is crouched, you can, like, press up to stand up and start running sooner. Or if you need to jump, then, yeah, just jumping rather than getting up. It's faster.
Yeah, Monkey also wants to make sure not to grab this. Okay,
Yep.
good.
That was really scary.
Yeah.
Yep.
You can avoid grabbing that map station if you jump, like, in a very specific area.
Yep. And, you get put at 99 health always, but if you step on the save station, you can
Yeah, refill your
refill. So for marathon safety, just going to do it.
Yeah,
'cause,
I'm pretty confident in my ability to do it, but if I die, that would be really cringe and awkward, and I'm
Yeah.
not. It's not me. It's not my style.
and as with Zero Suit, you actually do die in one hit if you don't refill. So,
Yeah.
yeah, so they do 100 damage. You have 99 health. So, yeah, so what's it called? Friendly fire, I think, is so funny. Here.
I didn't know you could do that, actually. Friendly fire.
Yep. So there's whenever they see you, the music, how it changes and gets more intense. Then there's gates that close, and you have to either get out of their sight, or if they're all dead in the room, then it'll turn off the alarm. So you can have that alarm turn off sooner by making them friendly fire in that one room down there. Otherwise, the room afterwards, there would be the gate in the way still.
Yeah, I think from this point on, generally Monkey just wants to avoid getting seen.
For the most part, yeah.
Yeah, because if he gets seen, then there's going to be some gates that get in his way. So.
Yep. And yeah, you can lay yourself in the air a little bit, like just back there, where you can break your spin. And you can also respin, which we call jump extends as well. So there's lightning fast searchlights right there. That's actually a pretty tight trick.
Yeah.
And, it saves, what is it, 2 seconds? I think it loses like...
Two or four, one of the two.
Okay, something like that. And here's a door fix, or another door fix.
One of like 5 in the whole run.
Yeah, there's not as many like when we were pointing out in Super Metroid about them. But
Yeah, the idea is just that you want the camera to kind of be aligned where the door is in the center of the screen, so it doesn't have to like move up or down. Because if it has to move up or down, then you lose some time.
Yep. Yeah, so yeah, the transitions are like generally like way faster in this game, so then they the ones that save time don't save as much time, and like compared to Super Metroid.
Yeah, like Super Metroid has some door fixes that like, save you like a second. Here it's just like 4 frames.
Yep. And even compared to Fusion, even there's like, yeah, Fusion save a little more, but not as much as SM as well. Yeah, so now we're in Chozodia area, and there are some, well, if you're at like 99 health, there's some like really scary spots that come up here when you get like really swarmed with, if you're trying to go fast, getting like really swarmed by these pirates. Especially since Monkey's not doing perfect stealth.
Yeah, I'm good, thank you. I don't like losing time.
So shout out to Sam the Digital for the... So gonna attempt a Sam skip here by slowing down just enough so that bottom pirate was turned away and it doesn't see you, so the alarm is not tripped. So a few rooms away from now, there would have been a gate in the way where we end up turning it off faster by going in and out of a save room that's right beside it. But I think you save about 3 seconds if you get Sam skip and don't go in and out of this hidden door that's to the left over here. And, yeah, the next like kind of scary part coming up. There's a part coming up where you. So there's like the charge meter that's right below the health that's flashing, and if it's not like full charge or it's like barely had just fully charged, then you'll end up shooting an uncharged shot, which won't stun these guys. So you have to wait for it to be full to shoot past those two guys, which is what I was alluding to there.
And even if it's like, if it looks visually full, there's still like a few frames before you can actually fire a fully charged shot.
Bad game.
Yeah, that's why I run Super Metroid propaganda.
Yeah, so mostly it's going to be running straight and wall jumping if we see the for these like last few enemies, but not too much left to talk about until the next big RNG section coming up. So want to throw it over to donations again.
Of course, y'all are chugging away on that E train. Please, everyone, mind the gap. The train. Please. $5 from Anonymous who says choo choo. I mean ee. $5 from 303 Spencer who says chugga 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 ee. And $5 from Campo and Catherine who says $5 because E is the 5th letter of the alphabet, which was totally what I was thinking when I said that was $5. Totally. We're gonna go with that. Thank you.
Yeah. So.
Thank you. E.
So coming up right here, this we call Charlie the Chozo. So this is one of the pretty big like RNG element. So there's this this mirror that he's holding up, and it'll turn into a glyph that we need to shoot, and have to do that 4 times. After the second phase, you can potentially goose your odds by like shooting at yourself and getting hit to like maybe get a faster cycle. Monkey also is like, yeah, since he has the extra health, he can actually like do 1 extra intentional hit as well. Thanks to that safety save.
Ooh, yeah.
That was pretty quick.
That's definitely a safe time. It's good.
Awesome.
Yeah, that was really quick. Yeah, Monkey was like, aw. So there's like a little glitch if you're turning on the same frame that Samus gets forced to stare at this, then
You can still
have
move
control
around,
with her.
jump and shoot the beam, and then whenever you get out of here, it'll be a little glitchy, but
Yeah, so you just kind of like mess around. It's like, it's not really like a time save, but it's fun. Yeah, so yeah, Monkey was like moving around in that fight because if he's standing in place, it'll try to shoot lightning straight down at you, and the earlier phases it'll not shoot lightning at all, and on the final phase he'll always shoot it in the center of the screen if you're moving. If you stand still, he'll shoot it right at you. Yep, so now full powered suit, so yeah, have like pretty much everything in terms of like movement items now, so there's gonna be a bunch of Shine Spark chain puzzles to pretty much do like a somewhat long cleanup for the rest of the game. Yeah, the space has been great, so like there's, I might be saying it too soon, but yeah, like potentially like roughly 20 minutes like left for the run. Or slightly over 20.
That E-Train's chugging along. Let's see it. We've got some more people in the chat who's saying $25 from Enigma6 who says E, $5.33 from Big Bad Beluga who says E, and $56 from Metroid Master 56 who says donating for the game I first sped ran. Good luck with the Chozo Ghost RNG, and also E.
Saw that donation from the crowd, eh? Nice, nice. Oh, it's a different Metroid Master. Never mind. I thought it was him in the crowd. I just saw him in the back couch. But hey, regardless, thank you very much, everybody.
Got time for some more?
Yeah, keep going.
Awesome. $10 from Curly Brace who says, what did... We'll get there. The E-Train's still chugging along. You can still get $5 for a ticket on that train. But we still got more varied comments. $10 from Curly Brace who says, what did Samus say when the Chozo got her 100 energy for her birthday? Tanks. And...
Oh,
right?
No.
We love puns in here. That's what we love to see. Keep sending them in. And $250 from Super Snack Bros who says, this one goes out to the kid in the front row. Your energy is infectious. That's it. Raise your hand there. Let's give it up. You're making this run super special. Thank you very much.
Oh my gosh. So we do got a very big trick coming up soon that not a lot of runners have like really been going for it, but there's been finally like more than 2 people actually like going for it in runs. And yeah, so there's this gate clip here. So I'm gonna try and like normalize your subpixels here by taking a couple shots, freezing. Oh, you got it! There's so much to explain there. That's a frame perfect space jump. You have to jump on the first possible frame that you can space jump after your normal jump.
Yeah, so Monkey jumps, and then exactly 8 frames after, he has to spin jump to clip through that. And then he's going to do another clip right here.
Yep, another ice clip to get early power bombs. So this is a newer, now like somewhat new route to get this power bombs early instead of going to the ones that are all the way nearby the final boss and then backtracking all the way back here. It's a very massive time save to get that ice clip for the early power bombs.
Yeah, so that first clip that I did, not only is it a frame perfect space jump, it's also a 10 subpixel range that you have to manipulate the pirate into on top of that.
Yep.
So it's subpixel and frame perfect. And I got it first try, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah, excellent, man. Yeah, it saves about 10 seconds compared to going the other way around, so.
Yeah, and then the clip after, the one through the crumble block to grab the power bomb, that one's like extremely easy in comparison, and it saves almost 2 minutes, so.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. So pretty much just doing the big cleanup because power bomb expansions often require a power bomb to get them, so like they're locked behind power bombs. So we needed to get like the first power bombs to get that cleanup started. So gonna also be using refill stations for the power bombs particularly to get refilled. And yeah, since we only have 2 power bombs at this point in time, so
Yeah, I think it's going to be a while before we can get another power bomb pack, right?
yeah.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, so you only have 2 to work with for right now.
Yep. So I've had a lot of people say they didn't know that you could break this glass tube with the power bomb here, just like in Super Metroid. So waiting for the power bomb to flash to disappear to get ready to charge a shine spark before it crumbles, or before the glass shatters, and then you're able to keep your speed and do what's called a space boost, where you maintain the speed booster speed with and still space jump into those speed blocks instead of sparking straight up, because you would have to loop around from the broken glass tube or do a completely different route, like the old route if you wanted as well, which is usually slower. So excellent execution there. And yeah, again, refilling for power bombs again on that refill station too. And could also potentially get lucky and maybe get power bomb drops from some enemies during the cleanup, which can use some of them as frame savers later on near the end of the cleanups as well. We own the soup now. Soup or Metroid.
Hey, if you want to donate some soup, I'll be here reading them out.
Yeah, by all means.
Got some more time for some or soup?
Yeah, go ahead.
Awesome. All right, $25 from Latino Loki, who says, someone asked Samus why she likes to transform into a morph ball. She said, that's how I roll.
Not too high.
And $10 from Noble Celery, who says, all these amazing moves have me all feel so inspired to get into speed running after watching for so long. Thank you for this run. And Trans writes... right?
All right, so bit of a drop on the Shine Spark there, but Shine Spark chain.
Hang on.
I shouldn't have said anything. My bad. Yeah, the first time, because Monkey was trying to do a bit of a safety strat, but unfortunately fumbled off of
Yeah,
that.
I went for the backup and I messed that up way more than the actual strat, which is lame.
Yeah, and then the
Watch
second
it slow.
time was just should be good. Just need a ball spark through this hole, hit the slope so you can store another spark, and then carry the Shine Spark chain over all the way to run through these speed blocks.
Okay.
And that's fine that you
Fail to
lost
store
it.
the spark again.
Yeah, it's fine that you lost it there because you can just get your spark back anyway. So that was a very minimal time loss on that one. Then you diagonal spark here and power bomb block to finally get more power bombs.
Final.
So well done, well done.
Yeah, that's a really difficult, like, long shine spark chain. Yeah, you have to, like, transfer it from, like, 3 rooms back.
Yep. And then, yeah, going back into Torian after it blew up now. There's just some hidden items that are now here. So, the most impossible fall over here to wiggle around that one platform.
The only one that you can't break for some reason.
Yup. Yeah, so now more power bombs. So this next missile pickup, we need to do a space boost to get it. So I mentioned space jumping while keeping your speed booster speed, so not a shine spark. And there's some speed blocks that you're able to just crash through over here.
Nice, very nice.
Yep. Oh yeah, additionally, the space jump in this game compared to... I always have to complain about this every time. Oh, the space jump is so much better in this game because you have to be falling for a minimum of 8 frames to be able to space jump again, compared to Metroid Fusion where it's 15 frames at least, and then you can space jump. And I think Super Metroid's like 12 frames, so... Yeah, it's
SM still has the worst space jump of the 3, though.
Yeah. You get locked out for no reason.
And it's not close either, and I'm not taking any other answer.
Yeah.
But it looks so cool.
Yeah, the tech is so cool with it. The tech is so cool, but it's so unwieldy, you know? Yeah, so there is a secret block here that you can shoot through or screw attack through, straight down there, for a lighter shortcut. So there was a couple items that were required to need the... one that was required with the gravity suit, because you need to have a speed booster inside of this acid. And yeah, so we get this, and then there's one other item in the room directly below, which it's just faster to get it while you have all your movement items. So you kind of cheese the puzzle really hard. Yeah, so that was excellent. Yeah, so you can call the zip line and then just ball jump into it to like completely cheese the puzzle. It's really nice. Oh yeah, and then there's this one down in the acid too, which is also just faster to get it because, again, not having hindered movement with the gravity suit. And then yeah, pretty much done the crate cleanup at this point. So gonna be heading to Norfair to clean up there. And Ridley's area was actually cleaned up in the first visit, so never go back there during this.
There's a nice little hidden shortcut here.
Yep.
From the save room, we can go just straight to Norfair, which is nice.
Yep.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, I think I heard a power bomb drop.
Yeah. I was not expecting to fall cleanly through there. That very rarely happens.
Yeah, the accidental ledge grab there. Yeah, so this lava room, which the common question that comes up is it possible to get that without a without gravity suit? But
you can. You just can't get out.
Yep. Yeah, so yeah, pretty much going to be mowing through most of this. But I think before we throw it over to donations, there is this long space boost you can do over here across this long room. If you want to make it easier, you can just shine spark across it, but it is slower than just space boosting completely.
Nice, very nice.
Yeah, that was excellent. And then gonna grab this super missile on the way out of the room. Just gonna do another space boost to get out, which is slightly faster. And then then along with that, there's a block that you want to shoot out when you enter the room because you need to wait for it to reform to build the speed booster. So you know, you don't have to wait as long for it to come back if you shoot it immediately as you enter the room. So you can space boost back. And then yeah, personally I kind of ran out of things to say, so If you
That
want
was
to
a good,
throw it
that was
over.
a good space
I've got things
boost.
to say if you don't have any.
Yeah, go.
Yeah. The E-Train is still chugging along. Remember, all those E-Train donations apply towards that blindfolded song showcase. That is the final destination of this train. So any donations you make sure to check off that incentive, such as this $20 from Captain Stack, who says $5 for each of the reserve E's that this game is missing. And $5 from Nurgle the Goblin, who says, it's unbelievable that I'm able to be in the crowd for another run by Monkey. Super glad to be here. Trans rights.
All right, Nurgle actually in the crowd. I'm
Actually
pretty
in the
sure.
crowd.
Unless he corrects me too. Oh my gosh. So yeah, so that missile pickup that we passed by a bunch of times like throughout the run, but finally actually collecting it now. That's I think the fastest route version of like actually grabbing it.
Yeah. It's better to grab it now than at any point earlier.
Yep. So ball spark right there. Very creative looking one, I feel.
Yeah, it looks very swag.
Yep. And then can try to do a little bit of a space boost here to grab this
Nice.
missile. Excellent. That one is so easy to bonk like on like the parts of the ceiling or just
Yeah.
be short and like land on the platform and like
It
lose
is
it.
deceptively tight.
Yep. Oh, we was just talking about this in the practice room.
I wanted that power bomb.
And there's like often a power bomb that drops there, and it's like the biggest tease when you. it's not worth it to backtrack to pick it up if you don't get it. So it actually happened in the run. So I'm glad that happened in the run. It makes me feel. So it actually happened in the run. So I'm glad that happened in the run. It makes me feel validated that I said that in the practice room.
I'm not glad it happened. I wanted it.
True. I mean, I wish that you actually got it though, but yeah.
I wanted to use it to save like 10 frames later.
Yeah, exactly. So, another Shine Spark chain, and yeah, gonna be back in Shozodia for pretty much the final cleanup part. Yeah, there's a lot of these like missile blocks that are like hiding an item, and funny enough, like that pirate that he shot running into that room. If you're not like releasing a charge shot or like jumping, then you'll just get hit and get like knocked backwards like out the other room. It's like one of the most like silly, annoying things that can happen.
And now we have to backtrack all the way to the most out of the way item in the entire game.
Yep.
So, yeah, I think we have a time for a couple more donations.
Absolutely. Just a reminder, you can upgrade your E-Train ticket to business class if you put in a pun or wordplay, because I love reading out those. $40 from Weiler94, who says 8 tickets for the $5 train. Greetings from Germany. And $50 from Itza Krista, who says, I appreciate the overlap between both Sesame Street and the GDQ community, providing lore behind the letter E. Much love and adoration to all who help make this event possible each year. Trans rights. Trans rights. $50.50 from TJVV, who says, all the E's are nice, but let me raise you E to the E. That's about 15.15.
Yeah, that last power bomb drop, it's actually like kind of tight. Like you do have to be in the air, otherwise you won't break all of the blocks above to enter this room. Well, it also can be rough as well. The alarm's still going. If you take too long, the pirate coming out of the left door can just like shoot you and knock you backwards into the room, and you could like lose your power bomb because of that. So, yeah, you gotta be on the ball and remember.
That was a pun. On the ball. Hey.
Yeah, go ahead for the next next couple donations.
Definitely. $25 from Ash Horncastle says trans rights. Trans rights. And $5 from Matthew says E-Force. And $5 from Banjo Kablooey, who says, what's Samus' favorite type of donation? Plasma. And what does Samus say when she sees a ghost? Eek! Eek! Y'all are killing it with these, please. This is amazing. Remember, that train is for the Puppet Up Phoenix Blindfolded Song Showcase. If we meet this incentive, there will be more incentives for Puppet Up Phoenix. So let's get this incentive done. Let's see the other ones. I want to see them. You want to see them. Maybe the runner won't see it, but that doesn't matter. This is about the donations. But let's see those incentives.
Yeah, another door fix right there. Just wanted to call it out, but
Nice 2-frame time save.
If that.
1 frame, yes. That's what we're here for. And I think at this point, I think you pretty much have all the items, right? We're just going
Pretty close, yeah.
Yeah.
close. Yeah, it's like one
I think
more
there's
E-tank.
5 left.
Yeah, we're just doing the last final cleanup here, and then we're gonna be fighting the final boss.
Yep. Yeah, it is 5. Okay, I was thinking ahead. Is this one right here with the with this bot? So you really don't want him to walk in your way. So you want to be fast, getting back after grabbing the super pickup. And then here you can optimize a little by grabbing the super missile while the power bomb's exploding.
Yeah, bombs and power bombs still explode during item fanfare and pickup, so that's pretty convenient.
Yep. Yeah, so pretty much making your way to what would have been it's like the first intended power bombs pickup. We actually get it second to last of all the power bombs, and like third last item in total. So yeah, now that we broke that floor there with the power bombs, during the escape you can actually fall down that hole instead of like weaving like up and down in the longer path. And yeah, so it was the pirate that was carrying the power bombs that were getting teased about during the stealth.
Oh,
Yeah.
boy.
So hidden power bombs up here as well. So
If you land on that guy, he can just hit you right back through the door.
yep. I've never had it happen, but I've seen it happen to other people.
I was definitely not worried about that at all.
Yeah, because you don't want to lose your power bombs if you're like right on ammo count. So yeah, so then the next room coming here, there's another thing that I've seen casual people complain about. So there's the tripwires for the alarm. That so first off, you have to do this kind of tight jump to break these speed blocks. So then you can space jump in between these tripwires as well, or the trip lasers. There's the final E, final item. Yeah.
That should be 100%.
Yeah.
As long as you didn't forget anything.
Yep.
Not
Surely I
jinxing.
didn't.
Not jinxing.
Yeah. So you can also like shine spark in between the laser grid as well to make it easier. But again, it's like slower to rebuild another shine spark. So Mecha Ridley here. So when you have 100%, Ridley has 3 times as much health and does twice as much damage. So it takes about 18 super missiles instead of 6 to defeat him. Monkey going for doubles here, where you're shooting like one while rising and one while falling, and the hitbox is so small for that fight. That was excellent, by the way.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's not uncommon to like run out of super missiles like during the fight from like tanking too many shots and like the swiping RNG getting in the way.
Monkeys are pro, though. You
Yep.
don't miss nothing.
Gonna use the final power bomb to open the door there early too. Drops doing its work. Yeah, so got the big escape. Yeah, this is pretty much the end of the run. So it's yeah, how long does this take? Is this like about a minute?
Oh, no.
Yeah, later on when Samus enters, there's a blue ship that she's gonna enter, and that's when time will be. So.
And I'm getting hit before the door.
Yeah. Yep. Getting sniped on your way out there. So have a couple super missiles left over so you can like speed up that bot. And there's a shine spark chain coming up here, which
Ooh, nice.
I actually didn't even know that.
Yeah, I didn't know you could do that either. That was clutch.
I never see that backup ever.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not good.
So want to keep the Shine Spark chain here to space boost through these remaining blocks over here.
Yeah.
You could also ball spark through it, but said got to go around and shoot a lot is in the way. But fortunately, we have way too many missiles, so it's like not that bad in this category. And then yeah, so these black pirates here gonna be they're jerks. Like Monkey just destroying them, and time coming up.
GG.
That was actually a pretty good run. The cleanup was a little sloppy, but that was a good run. I'm really happy with that.
Yeah.
I got first try gate clip. That's what matters.
Absolutely. Yo, nice run, man. For real.
Thank you.
Super dope. Like, yeah, it's always a pleasure watching you play, man.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, thanks to everyone for coming out. Thanks to Hope Road Nation, my boys in Banana, all you guys. Love you guys a lot. Thanks to Ryan and MGA for commentating for me. I really appreciate it. Shout outs to C. Scotty W, one of my best friends. I wish he could be here to commentate. I really do. I wish Mike were here to be able to play. But yeah, shout outs to you guys. Love you guys a lot. You guys got anything?
Yeah. Do I go first?
Good run, yeah. Shout outs to Hope Road Nation. Hope Road Nation!
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks a lot, everyone.
All right.